Muchos viven rápido, la vida no hay Daytona. Todavía hay tiempo, razona. Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal.
Que te la echo mi español muy malo. Así inglés te la quiero tu condado. Hit the beach, I'm 40 deep with mis hermanos. Ya don't understand my lingo, tu pesado. Wepa, dale. Si lo tengo power of the Lord, I keep it on me. Every day is like a party, tell the drama go away. I don't do it for approval, I just do what God say. Car that took me up a beat, I ate it in the driveway. Dale, live my life inside the valley. Don't be walking with me, get my enemies on Cali, yeah, boy. Dion down to Paraguay. Me and Funky got together, that's a crazy pair, boy.
Se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Que esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar.
Esto es para el rico, esto es para el pobre, para el que le falta, para el que le sobre, para el que lo quiera y no lo tenga, para el que lo tenga y no lo quiera, para la iglesia, para el caserío, para los que son y los que no son de los míos, y para los tigres que andan en...
From the place affectionately known as the K, we're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. It's the final game of this regular season Custom League Series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Kansas City Royals. Now to the plate, Marcus Semien. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Next up, George Springer. First pitch of the AB now. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. One out, nobody on. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Garcia is there, two gone. Two down, no one on base. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. And he takes ball one. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Protecting with two strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. Hit out to its second. Merrifield picks it up. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. With Merrifield next to hit. He'll lead the things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch.
No, that's down. Ball.
1-0 home.
Ball. That's down.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Next, here is Adolis Garcia.
Number 53.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. The 1-1. Springer has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Into the box, Salvador Perez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the side. New inning set to get underway. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Soler comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Stepping in next, Rendell Grichuk. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
You could tell he wants that pitch back. That was a change.
Swing and a long drive. Deep. Going. It's gone. At the plate now, Bo Bichette. He'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw gets him 2 down. Next to stand in is Lourdes Gurriel. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Minor gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Up next is Danny Jansen. A ball and no strikes. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Gurriel is off at first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
The drive out toward the gap in left center. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. Standing in now, Robbie Ray. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
In is Jorge Soler, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. Nobody out, runner on first. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Three and 1 now as that misses down and in.
3-1.
He loses him on ball 4. Next up is Jose Abreu.
The first base.
Set and the pitch. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good.
It might be. It could be. It's gone. A home run.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 3 runs already home here. Simeon over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. So next to bat will be Aristides Aquino. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Simeon's there. On to first, and there were 2 down. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mike Minor. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled off. Grichuk gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Garcia is there, and he has it for the first out. 1 out, base is empty, and that brings in George Springer. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff.
That's the ball.
But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. And a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
No strike.
And a breaking ball to the dirt that time for a ball.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also...
He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here. Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. High in the air out to center field. Garcia finds some space out there for the catch to retire. So it's back to the top of the order now, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate.
The second baseman.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here comes the 1-2. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Next to dig in, Adolis Garcia flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. And up steps Salvador Perez. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And it's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue. Here's Jonathan Scope now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play. Now at the plate is Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
2-0 now.
2-0.
2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Fouled away. So a full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, here is Lourdes Gurriel. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. High in the air out towards shallow right. Merrifield has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring in Danny Jansen. Miners ready. Here's the first pitch.
That's inside. That's the ball.
Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. That's by him for strike 1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. At the plate, Robbie Ray. And it's fouled away. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. The slider freezes. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next.
The left fielder, Jorge.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Richard has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. So now to the plate, Jose Abreu. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance. Now the pitch. Springer has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Base is empty, 2 away. And that means the plug-and-play utility man, Kike Hernandez, will bat next.
It might be. It could be. It's gone. A home
now, Aristides Aquino. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Now back, the pitcher, Mike Minor.
So now to the plate, Mike Minor, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Springer has a read on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Turns over now and set to go Marcus Semien. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here's the pitch. Gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Making the play over there is Abreu for the first down. Here's George Springer. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the AB now. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
And now a pitch on the way. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
The 3-2 pitch. Inside, he misses ball 4. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Wade Davis enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lined hard toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. In to score is the runner from first. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swing and a liner. This will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's the 1-0. ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Stepping up is Whit Merrifield. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
The second base.
First pitch on its way.
Ball. Merrifield.
The 1-0.
Good.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. In now, Adolis Garcia. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. No hits to this point. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Merrifield on at first. Nobody out. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Peter Fairbanks comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit back toward the mound, taken in by Simeon. One there on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
A ball and 2 strikes now. No trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Top half of the ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what? And make another good pitch.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Aquino is there, 1 away. 1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Joe Panic steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. Jake Prince, 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. One and one.
1-1.
Panic behind a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. So now into the box is Danny Jansen. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Bottom of the the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jorge Soler.
The left fielder, Jorge Soler.
First offering.
Ball. 1-0.
Simeon's got it. And that's the first out. So one away, and that will bring in the dangerous Cuban slugger, Jose Abreu. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in once again is Kike Hernandez. Blasted a solo homer last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Santiago Espinal is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. First offering on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Marcus Semien. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike taken up in the zone. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. George Springer the next to hit. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. On his way to second is Springer. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Up next to the Leafs, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. High in the air out to center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Julian Merriweather will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Last half of the 7th here. Digging in is the outfielder, Aristides Aquino. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Number 44.
Going back is the left fielder, still ranging back, and it's gone. That one cut through the sky like a hot knife through butter.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jake Guerrero.
Yandy Diaz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting to the wall. Number 2.
First pitch of the AB now.
Diaz.
Right fielder coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Whit Merrifield. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. And no swing, apparently, ball one. Guerrero shading to his right, 2 down. So here is Adolis Garcia, singled in his last at-bat. Now a check swing, and they'll appeal it down to first. He did go around, says Woody Keller, at strike one. Check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Goes Springer to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he will get there as the go-ahead run is quickly to third now with a 2-out triple.
Up next to the ball.
At the plate now, Salvador Perez. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Outside.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. The 2-0. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. Ready with the 3-0. There's ball four. Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone. And that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. Kendall Graveman takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Set, here it comes. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Semien is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out. Josh DeMont has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Expecting a potential bunt. The corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the AB on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swing. Swinging strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one, too.
Next to bat for Toronto, Randall Britchett. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Garcia comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for route number 2. At the plate now is Bo Bichette. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Into his windup, the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. The 2-1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He certainly got this guy on the defensive.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Kevin Biggio stepping up now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Number 55.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. First pitch of the AB now. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And the runner back in standing. The set and the 1-1. Out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Jorge Soler. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch, swinging a ball hit on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And they'll flip on to first to record the out. So next to hit is Jose Abreu. He flew out in his last AB. Bichette's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Next to hit is Kike Hernandez. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Back goes Springer at the track. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. Into the box now, Aristides Aquino.
Number 44.
Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So striding in to start the 9th is Danny Jansen. And they could use a spark from him here.
Number 9.
Scott Barlow comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 58. Scott.
Reese McGuire will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run from the stretch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And the check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. A pause and the 0-2.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. He pulls this one into right, and that'll be a base hit, so he delivers off the bench to get things started here in the 9th.
Up next to the Blue Jays,
Rowdy Tellez will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. As a look, now the pitch. Ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. McGuire gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on the base pass and just attack the zone.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded back up the middle. And there's a base hit as well as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the 9th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien, as he'll cut on and miss at a good slider at the knees for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Striding in is George Springer. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. So stepping in is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Potential tying run for him at third base. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. If puts everybody on edge.
And he has come through big time as this ought to tie the ballgame and maybe even get him a lead. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. Kyle Zimmer has been summoned here and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the ninth. Standing in now, Teoscar Hernandez, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the... Kirby Yates enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Hunter Alberto is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Hunter Alberto.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single, and there's your possible winning run aboard to start the bottom of the ninth. With Merrifield next to bat, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. The winning run is at first base. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Michael Taylor will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. And now, Adolis Garcia. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Behind 0-2 now. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. The relay, throw back to second, and that's a double play. Jesse Hahn takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 32.
Now at the plate, Rendell Grichuk. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats.
Leading off with the future.
Here's the first pitch.
No, that's it.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
The 1-1 pitch.
2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 pitch.
Full count.
Bo Bichette waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Up next, Bo Bichette. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. He's got it. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he'll be be tagged out at third base on a heady play, and he's safe.
Now the third baseman,
And now Kevin Biggio. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That evens it up 1-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And a bit of a jam shot there as this is on the ground to second. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Chance to walk it off, and now here is Salvador Perez. The winning run stands at second base. Here's the first pitch. Low for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-1. Quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone. Now it'll be Jonathan Scope, and a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Only play will be the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. And stepping in, Jorge Soler. A 2-out hit would win it. Fastball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
Richard is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more. Ready now is Reese McGuire. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's out.
The 1-0. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The 1-1 pitch. To first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Digging in here for a pivotal at-bat, Kirby Yates. As he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Only play will be the first, so they get the out, but credit the RBI as the go-ahead run is in to score. Now at the plate, here is Marcus Semien, who struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
To the plate now, George Springer. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall. Semien rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score, and they now lead by 2. So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. rounded down the third baseline. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is set now for the bottom of the 11th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jose Abreu. Low with the splitter, ball one.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the...
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. Tyler Chatwood, a 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now. At the plate now, Kike Hernandez. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. And it's a called strike to even the count at one.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And this one's in the dirt. He'll make it back to second, but that had danger written all over it. The 2-1. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. The relay throw. Next, it'll be Aristides Aquino. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone. Hunter Dozier will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 17, Hunter Dozier.
First pitch on the way. Fastball taken for strike one. Tying run at third, winning run at first. So a ball into the gap might be able to end it. And another foul ball. The next 0-2.
Ball outside.
But Ricciardi on that swing as it's well wide of first. To second for one. Back to first. It's a double play as the tying run will be stranded at third base. And just like that, this ball game is over. A one-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. Kirby Yates is the winning pitcher of record, so that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For Kansas City, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Kauffman Stadium, 37,903. The Royals thank you for attending and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.
switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all take ministry. Y'all just sin and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like, never mind. They playing with all of these this is money, but never mind. I could probably never rhyme and still be $1 million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth, just to keep it a buck. You play with me once and you dumb. The that I say when I'm done, you know I'm ignorant. I'm at my house party acting, telling my guests that I don't use it. Then turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a grin.